Welcome to this .NET PDF Library tutorial. In this video, I will show you how to create a PDF document in .NET and publish the application to Azure App Service using the Syncfusion .NET PDF Library. First, I will open an existing ASP.NET Core application, where I have already installed Syncfusion PDF .NET Core package. If you want to learn how to get started with the Syncfusion PDF Library, check out the video link in the card above or in the description. Now, I am going to create a document like this. To begin with, I open the index.cs.html file, remove the existing markup, and add a button. Then, I switch to the Home Controller class and import the required namespaces for this example. Next, I inject iWeb host event to access files and images when the application is hosted. I define an action method with the return type iActionResult. Inside this method, create a PDF document instance, which is used to create the PDF from scratch, and I set the document page size to A4. I add a page to the document using the add method, and get the PDF graphics object to draw the content. As you can see in the document, I will first add this image to the page. I create a variable to store the image path. Then, create the file stream instance and pass the image path and file access options. Next, create the PDF bitmap instance and pass the image stream. Draw this image using the drawImage method and pass the image along with its position on the page. Next, I will add this text to the document. I use the drawString method to add this and pass the text. Font, brush, and location of the text. Then, add this paragraph to the page. I create a variable to store the paragraph, create the PDF text element, and place the paragraph into it, and apply the font settings. I add this paragraph using the draw method, passing the page, size, and position. Next, I'm going to add this table. To do this, I create a PDF grid, which contains rows and columns. I prepare a small list containing product details. Add 3 rows with product ID, name, and price, and add these rows to the list. I create the IEnumerable object and assign the list to it. Next, I assign the PDF grid data source and apply the built-in style to the grid. I draw the grid on the page using the draw method specifying the graphics and bounds details. Finally, I create the memory stream and save the document to it. I set the position and create the file stream result by passing the stream and the content type. I set the file name and return the file for download. Next, I'll show you how to publish this application to Azure App Service on Windows. In Visual Studio, I right-click the project and select Publish. This opens the Publish window. You'll see a list of target options. Select Azure as the target and click Next. Now, choose the specific target as Azure App Service, Windows, and click Next. This opens the App Service configuration page. Click Create New. A dialog will appear that requires you to provide your app name, subscription, resource group, and hosting plan. Once you've entered the details, click Create. As you can see, the app service has been created successfully. Click Finish to finalize the configuration, and then click Close. Lastly, click the Publish button, and Visual Studio will build the project and deploy it to the Azure App Service. When the publishing process is completed, you'll see the Publish Succeeded message. Now, to verify the output, click the link to open the application in the browser. When I click this button, the file will be downloaded. As you can see, the PDF is created with the specified details. That's a wrap. In this video, I have shown you how to create a PDF document in .NET using the Syncfusion PDF Library, and then publish the application to Azure App Service. You can download a working example from the GitHub link in the description. I have also shared a link where you can learn about obtaining a free license key to use our document SDK through our community license. If you found this video helpful, like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.